Hi guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 13. Well, it's actually a bonus episode. So today we're going to show you how I wrap gifts for the festive occasion. I'm going to show you a few cutesy little techniques that you can do if you don't already do them already. So let's jump straight in. Okay, let's get started. So I made sure that I had everything that I needed in one place. Then I'm grabbing my wrapping papers, my two choices. And the gift that I'll be wrapping today is this watercolor play mat for our nephew. So that's what I'll be wrapping. So I get my wrapping paper, and what I want to do is check that there are lines on the inside, and I'll explain that in a second. So that's what I'm doing, and then also checking which way the Grinch is showing, so I'm not wrapping the gifts, you know, upside down or with the Grinch looking in a different direction, if you understand what I'm trying to say. But anyways, the reason why these lines are important to check for in wrapping papers is because it makes it easier for you to cut much neater lines. You will see though within this video that I did not do a good job regardless, just because of how I positioned the camera, and I just wanted to make sure that I was catching everything. So in regards to cutting, it wasn't the best wrap job on this gift. But anyways, moving on, I am now sizing up how much wrapping paper I will need to wrap this gift. So that is what I'm doing. I also put a tear in the wrapping paper because of my nails. So if you're wrapping and you've got long nails, just be extra careful, because these wrapping papers can be quite sensitive unless you've got a really good premium one. Once I've sized it up, what I did was insert a little snip on the side of the wrapping paper and then started cutting my line. So as you can see, everything was going well. I was following the line, and then something happened and I ended up going the wrong direction. These scissors as well were terrible, so I do blame the scissors a little bit, but also myself for not really taking my time. Anywho, now I am now straightening out my wrapping paper around the edges of the box, so everything is nice and neat, and grabbing a piece of tape and taping it together. Now for the end part. So this was too much wrapping paper, so I wanted to cut off some excess, so I had a good amount to work with. So I'm doing that on both sides till I was satisfied with the results. FYI, wrapping with a toddler is no joke. So anyways, once I have cut the ends of both sides of the wrapping paper, I am now going to save the excess wrapping paper for later, and you'll see why. Then I'm going to start pressing down and neatening out the corners and edges before closing it up with some tape, as you can see here. So that is what I'm doing. I needed a little help, so Joe jumped in to save the day. And then with the other side, what you want to do is turn the gift around so you are wrapping it on the same side. You don't want to be wrapping one side this way and then the flap the other way. It'll just look wrong. So make sure you turn the gift around so you're not confusing yourself, and that's how you get it wrapped. So now what I'm using is excess of the second wrapping paper, and I'm just measuring out from the box size how much I will need, as you can see, and then just cutting that along, because what we're going to use that for is decoration to put on our gift. So now I'm just cutting a thinner strip of that once I've already measured it out, and then in the next clip you're going to see that I'm going to slowly start rolling it into like a little strip. Okay, so now that I've got my strip, I'm now just pressing everything down so it's nice and flat, and then I'm just positioning it into the position that I want, and grabbing a bit of tape and taping one side down. Now I wanted to do this straight, and it ended up being a bit crooked because I couldn't check the angles properly due to the camera position, so it wasn't really a good wrap job, but you get the gist. So this is one strip, and then I'm taking another strip and placing it across in this pattern. You can do whatever pattern you want, and then taping it down before moving on to the final touches. Okay, now choosing my bow, I'm just placing that on the center part of our little crisscross thing going on. Just like that. And then I wanted to add some ribbon, so I decided to go for red, and that is what I'm doing. Now these ribbons do come curly when you cut them and use them, but if you want them to be a tad bit more curly, what you can do is grab your scissors and run through the ribbon on the, I cannot describe it, like on the inside of it, as you can see that, and it just makes it a little bit more curlier. So I was happy with that, and now it's time for the name tag. He's singing a song as we go along. And that is pretty much how I wrap my gifts. They're really, really cute, you know, adds a little bit more of an oomph rather than just a standard wrapping. But anyways, moving on to the next gift, which I was determined to wrap better than the first one. So this is just a massive chocolate bar, like it's a huge chocolate bar for my sister-in-law because she loves chocolate. I'm just getting that all ready. So I'm doing the same thing that I did with the play mat, same process, obviously just down to the size of the chocolate bar. So you just adjust everything down to the size of what you're wrapping. So doing the same procedures as you can see here. And this is where our excess Grinch wrapping paper comes into play. So you see I've already kept that safe. Now I'm just measuring out like I did with the last gift and just cutting to size. Now I'm just getting that rolled up. I'm only going to be using one piece on this one because I don't want to use two. I feel like one piece will look really nice, but again, it's down to how you want to decorate it. But this is such a cool way of just zhuzhing up your gift wrapping skills and making use of any excess wrapping paper and things like that. So you're getting your money's worth and you're elevating your gift wrapping skills. So this was a little trick taught to me by my auntie and my mum, and I've always wrapped my gifts like this. So I think it's just really cute and really cool, and it just makes everything so much more exciting to want to open. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Just put one strip at the edge of the chocolate bar. Then I'm going in with a much bigger bowl this time, and I'm just placing it right there. Oh my gosh, my child is so naughty. And then grabbing some red ribbon and tying that, making sure that it's all nice and secured before deciding whether or not I want to curl it some more or leave it as it is. And voila, there is our gift all wrapped. Now I'm just going to add a name tag to it and we are good to go. So that's how I do my standard gift wrapping. I hope you found this useful or inspirational, and try it yourself and elevate your gift wrapping skills a little bit. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. I won't be giving you a advent calendar of day 13 because I wasn't wanting to do a day 13 vlog, so we will be skipping that for today. But I will be coming out with some other enjoyable vlogs, and we'll be vlogging for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day as well. So see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.